an honor to present today an emblematic case of cumulative prosecutions concerning French members of the Islamic State. Since 2015, the French Specialized Unit for War Crimes and Crimes Against Humanity worked on these crimes. In February 2016, a complaint against person unknown was filed by an NGO for genocide and crimes against humanity committed by members of the ISIS, including potential French nationals. This initial complaint was very general, and no French perpetrators were identified. But given the magnitude of the crimes committed and the number of French nationals who joined the ISIS, the participation of French nationals in such crimes could not be excluded. Therefore, we decided on this basis to open a structural investigation in order to collect detailed information on the nature of the crimes and to identify potential French nationals. In-depth open sources research was first conducted by the Specialized Unit. Then, in December 2016, thanks to an important information, an official investigation was referred to specific services. A number of investigation acts were conducted according to 4 lines. First, the documentation on the context, including the exploitation of publications, NGOs and UN reports, and formal requests to CIJA and the UN Commission of Inquiry on Syria. Focus was the crimes committed, the chronology, the places, and perpetrators, including the ISIS functioning, propaganda, chain of commands. Second, the identification and the hearing of witnesses in France, with the help of Yazidi organizations. Cooperation with NGOs was also strengthened, especially with the International Federation of Human Rights, to conduct interviews in third countries. And finally, the research of identification of perpetrators. In 2018, the investigation then entered a new phase, with the identification of alleged French ISIS members who allegedly committed crimes against the Yazidi population in Syria and Iraq in 2014 and after. From there, direct witnesses identifying French perpetrators could be interviewed. This led to a crucial request for mutual legal assistance to a third country, and in February 2019, 2 female investigators from our specialized investigation services were able to hear those witnesses. These testimonies helped corroborating the element we already had. Following this important step in this structural investigation, thanks to this identification, a separate case against Sabri Essid was opened in October 2019. This French national was already prosecuted with terrorism offenses. Now is charged additionally in a separate case as direct perpetrator with genocide and crimes against humanity for acts he committed against members of the Yazidi population in Syria. The specific intent to commit genocide could be developed in this case, with elements from the ISIS propaganda tending to the destruction of the community, combined with ISIS positions in the chain of command of the ISIS. Now this case is with the investigating judges for further investigations. The structural investigation is still ongoing to identify some other perpetrators. This is just the beginning of a big and huge challenge. Thanks for your attention.